I want to kill myself all the way. Like he's climbing the mountain. It's very hard to climb the mountain. By the way, it looked like Muhammad was very good at hiking. I would like to take him with me because I love hiking, you know. Because, you know, we're Arab and we love goats. And why we love goats? Because goats, they do hiking. So the Prophet is hiking. I hate myself. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a prophet. And now he is at the top of the high mountain. And now it's time for Muhammad to jump. And now the angel, he decides to appear in front of him. Let us get the angel. We will make him blue. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy, mommy blue. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy. So this is the angel, Mr. Blue. He come in front of Muhammad. He have wings. He say Muhammad. The voice goes Muhammad, Muhammad here. See, this is the voice coming in blue too. Because even the angels are speaking colors. Muhammad, what are you doing, Muhammad? Muhammad is saying, leave me alone. I want to jump. I hate myself. I'm not a prophet. The angel is saying, Habibi Muhammad, don't do it. Leave me alone. I want to jump. Habibi Muhammad, if you do it, I'm going to spank you. Muhammad is saying, oh really? So I will do it there. This is basically especially for me, because the Muslim later they will say, see, he's lying. I told you he's lying. Where in the story he says, I will spank you? I mean, the whole story for the Muslims is a true story, and this part, spank you, is the problem. Why the angel wouldn't say to Muhammad when he is here, before he goes to the top of the mountain? Here, in front of his door, even before he leaves the door, he said, listen, where are you going? I know that you're going to go up the mountain to kill yourself. Allah, he said, please. I mean, the guy, the guy, Muhammad, he climbed the mountain all the way to the top. And then, when he is at the top, and almost he is throwing himself. Now he is for him. No. Bad noise coming from the microphone. Really? Bad noise coming from the microphone. And why? Let's see. Okay, hold on. Why bad noise coming from the microphone? Okay, is it better now? Maybe the cable touched something, sure. Because from my side, don't fix your mic. Okay, hold on. One, two. Okay, is it better now? Is it better now? How is the sound now? Is it better? Okay, I don't know what happened. Okay, maybe Jibril, he jumped inside my microphone. Or maybe because I was singing. Let us see. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy, mommy blue. Oh, mommy blue. Oh, mommy. Here we go. We make Quran. Can you make Quran better than this? Can you make Quran better than my Quran? Oh, mommy, mommy blue? I challenge you. You know, when the Muslims, they say nobody can make Quran like the Quran, this is the most funny challenge, because here we go. I have many books. Who can make books like mine? If you make books like mine, obviously you are copying my book. So you did not make any book like mine. This is how silly this religion is. Oh, wait. Do we have any Muslim? Anyone? When Muhammad, he said to the Arab, okay, can you make Quran like mine? They said to him, they are saying to him, this Quran is stupid, and he said to them, can you make stupid Quran like mine? I mean, look at the challenge. Oh boy, what we can do? Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Any two? Now, guys, remember, we are going to start going live in the other account, Arabian Prophet. The admin is posting the link, and we will post it in the comment section later, or we will PM it. So if we don't come here for some time, you might be wondering, maybe I'm not coming live. No, I am, but I will be using the other account, the Arabian Prophet. All right? So please take a note of that. Tell your friends. And this is why I'm coming here in this account, so we don't disappear suddenly and you do not know where we're gone. All right? And Abdul. So the story here is very funny and very stupid, but the story is very important for the same time, because why Muhammad want to kill himself? And obviously he want to kill himself because he himself don't believe he's a prophet. Right? Muhammad himself, he don't believe he's a prophet. So how Muhammad, he don't believe in his prophet and he wants us to believe that he's a prophet? How in the world that work? If the guy himself, he don't believe he's a prophet, he want to kill himself, and he tried to do that many times. If you go and like do a little study about psychology, why somebody he tried to do such a thing to himself? You know, people when they lose hope. Somebody he lost all his money in the stock market. Somebody was done, you know, like gambling. We hear a story like somebody he was gambling, and he lost all his money. So suddenly he found himself nothing. You know, suddenly he became homeless. He cannot take it no more. So doing such an act is not a healthy act. Especially Muhammad, he said clearly that the one who killed himself, suicide, but not suicide bomber, suicide like to kill himself for no benefit. But if you do suicide bombing, it's okay for in Islam. But if you kill yourself, you will go to hell. Let me find you the hadith. And how you kill yourself, by the way, doesn't matter really. If you kill yourself like by a knife or anything, you will go to hell. The angels will be cursing you non-stop. Right? Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Any Muslim? What happened to London? Did he leave? I'm afraid that London is Abbas. The pizza boy. Oh, okay. Uh, any more question? Anyone have a question? So please remember that we will be going live in the other account. We will be here for the few coming days until we inform everybody that we will be in the Arabian Prophet account. So if we don't appear here, don't think we are not doing live. And always the best way to find where we are is to go to Patreon, because there we will post the last updated link for our podcast. All right? My friend, with my respect and love to everybody, don't send me messages in Skype saying I am your fan, I love what you do. I really love you all. But you see, I open my Skype. So people who they are Muslims, like we have our sister here, Samia, she called me, so we can have a conversation with them, and you can learn from this conversation, and we can save them. But please, if you like what I do, you make a comment, no problem. The chat will be later. I mean, the chat is open now. The comment section is will be open. I never close my comment section. So you like what I do, you know, okay, express yourself. Show us your love by sharing the videos. Show us your love by downloading the videos, reposting them again. But I don't want people to be my fan. I want you to be the fan of Christ. I want you to follow Christ. I want you to be a person who is a warrior for the Lord. I'm not looking for fans. What I would do with my fans? Remember one thing. You as a Christian, you have one person to be proud about, and that is not Christian Prince. That is Jesus. I'm a sinner. And maybe you are better than me. So I'm not here seeking fans. I'm not here seeking flashlight on me. It says this guy is a star. Many they do that. For me, this is the last interest in my life. So please be a warrior for Christ. Bring Muslims to his life, and bring your even family. Maybe they are not believers no more. Be a fan for the truth. Always side with the truth, and the truth will set you free. That is the Lord. He said, I am the truth. I am the way. I am the life. I am the resurrection. And yet they say to you where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. There is Abdul Mood. What Abdul Mood? Abdul Mood? Who is the Abdul Mood who became moderator? Palestine, not for Israel. He became a moderator. Okay. So they are trying to do some business here. Okay, we'll remove him from the moderating. Yeah, it's okay. And not only we will remove him from moderating, I'm not sure how they do that. Maybe it was by mistake from my side. I'm not sure. Hide this user. Here we go. Come back, moderator. Yeah. Yes, even maybe sometime you click at the name by mistake. I'm not sure. But maybe there's a way you can do it. I mean, those people, they are obsessed with the Christian Prince. Actually, isn't it an honor to have a moderator working for Christian Prince? And he is a Muslim? I love that. Right? One-on-one, Tommy what? You don't dare to debate me? Are you a Muslim, Mr. Tommy? Text me. Go ahead, text me and I will take your call. Did the Old Testament say, I am God, worship me? Did the Old Testament says, I am God, worship me? The Old Testament, God, he said to Moses, I am who I am. And this is what Jesus said. And if God, he says, worship me, Shaitan, he said, worship me. So all fake gods in the world, they say, worship me. So more like you went to the wrong street. Oh, London, now you coming back to answer London. Isn't it you who says to me that the one who have no life, he should jump from the top of the mountain? And then we find that your prophet is the one who jumped. Why you don't call me London and tell me why your prophet, he tried to commit suicide many times? Can you help us? I challenge any Muslim to tell us why he's a prophet, he tried to commit suicide. What do you think? Because this is very serious. I mean, if what if Muhammad, he killed himself and the angel did not appear in the right moment? What if there's a traffic, the angel did not come on time? What kind of a prophet, he tried to kill himself, and this is against the teaching of his God? That's a lie. It's in front of you, guys. That's a lie. Abdul saying to me that's a lie. It's the Hadith al-Bukhari. I mean, you show them the Hadith in the screen. It's an al-Bukhari. It's a Sahih Hadith, and they say it's a lie. Anyone? Is it a lie? Is that your Muslim website? Is that al-Bukhari? Is that your translation? Described to be why Jesus is God. Well, we can say why Jesus is God. Jesus in the Quran, he can resurrect people from death. Can Allah resurrect people from death? Let us compare. We go to the Quran. We see that your God is a Hindu God. In order to resurrect people from death, he claimed that you have to beat them with beef. Why Jesus did not need beef to resurrect a human being from death? Chapter 2, verse number 73. And the Quran confirms, saying, and this is how Allah resurrect people from death. How? By beating them by beef. So if we compare between the God of the Christian, he do not need beef to resurrect anyone. The God of the Muslims, he is a beefy God. Sonic saying Jesus was a human being. Well, your God Allah is a human being too. Let us go to the Hadith. Your prophet described him that he looked exactly like the Antichrist, and even he is fat. Excuse my word. He have a curly hair. He's a heavy seated. The only difference between Allah and the Antichrist is one eye, and the hadith in front of you, and this is Sahih. You see it? So when the Muslim, they say Allah is not a man, that is a joke, because their prophet, he make it clear that the only difference between Allah and the Antichrist, and Antichrist is a man too. The Muslim actually, they don't believe in the Antichrist. They say Al-Masih al-Dajjal, which means the false Messiah, which means he's a man claiming to be the true Messiah. So what is the difference between the look of Allah and the false Messiah? Only one eye. Read it. Any Abdul? And this is the description of your God. Your prophet saying, I am afraid that you might not understand. I agree with you, Muhammad. Those fools, how they will understand a smart person like you? The Antichrist is short, hinted, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and sightless, and neither protruding or deep-seated, nor deep-seated. So if you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So Muhammad is afraid that the Muslim, they will worship the Antichrist, who is a man. And he's afraid because they look exactly the same. Allah is short. Allah have a woolly hair. Allah is neither protruding or deep-seated. What is the difference between the false Messiah and Allah? One eye. Allah have two eyes. Hey Muslims, if Allah isn't a man, why he have two eyes? Is he a cat? How many eyes Allah has? Any Muslim? Here the drama will stop. Look at the drama. A second ago, Jesus is just a man. Here we go. Your God, Allah have hands. Your God, Allah have a leg. He have 5 fingers. He have a shin. So what is Allah made of? I cannot call Zakir Naik because he did not pay his bill. The Muslims are not donating to Zakir Naik. Let me try. Taradim, 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 taradim. Christian Prince, you are very lucky. I just connected my line. Zakir Naik, you just connected your line. Unbelievable. Because they told me, just mention your name, and they asked me to call you. Alhamdulillah. Allah, he connected my line. Allah, he connected your line. Aren't you, what, are you getting your line from AT&T? Christian Prince, we Muslims, and we don't use AT&T. What's wrong with AT&T? Because it is two AT&T. We worship only one God. Two AT&T is a problem. We need one AT. Okay. Hey, Zakir, what do you think about Allah? He looked the same as the Antichrist, and the only difference between them is one eye. Christian Prince, first of all, the Prophet, he said that the only difference between them is one eye. But he did not say they look the same. You just say the difference between them is one eye. So how they don't look the same? Christian Prince, first of all, your Arabic is funny. Secondly, you don't speak English. Zakir Naik, that's not the question. You understand my question. If your Prophet saying the only difference between them is one eye, so how they don't look the same? Explain to us, please. Okay, I'll explain to you. First of all, give me your name. Show me your faith. Okay, Zakir Naik, come on, don't go again. If Muhammad saying that the difference between Allah and the false Messiah is one eye, so how you say they don't look the same? Please elaborate. Christian Prince, first of all, because I didn't get my connection, I'm not going to get my connection with you. Hey, Zakir Naik, come on, we are talking for the last 10 minutes. Just give me the answer and solve the problem. People are waiting. Muslims are waiting. First of all, I advise all the Muslims who they are listening to Christian Prince not to listen to him because he lied to you. Allah, he have two eyes. Hey, Zakir Naik, hold on. You just said the truth. Allah have two eyes. Why he don't have three? First of all, I am not going to tell you why you have no three. Allah have two eyes because the Prophet said he have two eyes. Okay, are they located in the front or in the back? Or one of them in the front and one of them in the back? Christian Prince, it says that they're located in the face of Allah. So Allah have a face. Exactly. And Allah face is where the eyes. Exactly. And then, so Allah, he cannot see in his back. Christian Prince, Allah, he can do many things to see in his back. As an example. Like what? He can use a mirror. What the heck? I never thought about that. And just watch the comment later. The Muslim, they will say to you, this is not true, Zakir Naik. This is a fake call. This is how smart they are. Hey, Sonic. Are you Sonicing a lot these days? Why you don't give me a call, Sonic, in Skype? Let us see how good you are. Let us Sonic together. Sonic. And as long your name is Sonic Light, is your God Allah is a Sonic Light too? Look what Allah described his light. Allah light is the same as a light in a lamp. They say to you, you cannot compare Allah to anything. So why Allah compare himself to the Antichrist? Allah compare himself to a tree. Allah compare himself to the lamp. Allah compare himself to olive oil. Allah, he compare himself. I mean, the guy, he compare himself. Name one thing he did not compare himself to. Look at this. Allah is the light of the heaven and the earth. And the parable of the light of Allah is the way in the niche, and the niche, and the lamp is the ring including the glass. And the glass is the dead and the brilliant star. And then the light interpret the tree, and then the next teeth and the with the oil, and then the luminous, and then the light. And then Allah light, and Allah knows best. Thank you very much. And they say to us, don't compare the light of Allah to anything. After all what Allah said, they say to us, Allah, you cannot compare Allah to anything. Abdul, it's not me who comparing my Allah, it's you, Allah comparing himself. Allah comparing himself to a niche. I like the niche. How is niche doing? The parable of his light as where there was a niche. Is Allah is inside the niche or is inside outside the niche? What's a niche God? Allah? Look here, take a picture for you. Thank you. You know, you look so good in the niche. And they say to you, you cannot compare Allah to anything. What? Man. Do we have any niche? Would like to make a call? What a chapter. This is a chapter of the niche. Chapter 24, the Nur. And you know, one of the funny things the Muslims they say to you, do you know that Allah, he said that the sun is a brilliant and the moon have light, reflecting light? The moon reflecting light and the star have, yes brother, scientific, brother. Abdul, do you see Allah have a reflecting light then? Because the same word used here, light. Nur. Oh boy. Anyway, do we have any niche? www.nicheislam.com, niche Allah, niche lamp, niche olive oil, niche who care. Where is the brave Muslims? My Skype is open. I do not know who's going to call me. Just call. Hello? Hello? It's me you looking for. Mayday, mayday. Nichi, nichi. Nichi, nichi, step, step. Beat Allah in his lip. He will scream. He will dream that he write on the step. Nichi, nichi. Any Muslim? I mean, this God is the most weird God ever. Have you ever heard of a God? There's a video made by 3 Muslims. It is in the Suku Film channel, where it says that if a man, or some Muslim man, he would like to work as a pimp, he can work as a pimp. Actually, the title of the video is based on the question. I think the title is, look like we have a license to be a pimp in Islam. 3 Muslims, very well-known Muslims in YouTube, they were discussing how the God of Islam, he allow Muslims to work as a pimp. License for, look, go watch it. I'm not going to post it here because it's not worth it. They are a bunch of kids for me. Because of my videos, you are able to argue. My friend, you should not be able to argue. You should be able to whip Allah with the floor. What, only argue? This is what you do, only argue? Don't you see what we do? Our Skype is open. There's no Muslim there to call. The only one who dare to call is the one who don't accept Hadith. And the one who don't even accept the interpretation for the Quran. He has his own interpretation. And he don't speak Arabic. And he don't accept any translation. Yeah, there is a 100 level of you see, actually here, hold on, there's if we want to talk about scientific error, you see, we are not really making books of God a book of science, but Muslims, they do. For me as a Christian, is it scientific that Jesus is born from a virgin? No, this is not scientific. That's impossible, actually. No science approved that. We believe it, right? But the Muslims are the one who make their books of science. So as an example, when the Quran says there is 7 heavens and 7 earth, chapter 65, verse number 12. If science in the future discover there is 7 earth, the Muslims will go crazy. But this is not about really discovery. This is something already the Greek they used to teach. If you go and see the name of the planets, the Greek they have in their mythology, those are the 7 earth. Muhammad is a fraud. Allah created 7 heaven and 7 earth. But this is what the Greek mythology teach. Now you fail, you get angry. London, we don't get angry. It's your Allah who get angry. Let me show you how Allah he get angry. Allah he gets so angry because the Christians, like Christian Prince, they make fun of him. So look what he said to them. He said to me, Christian Prince, if you don't believe in me, I will erase your face. Well, Allah, come on, don't do that. Already, I mean, women, they don't like me for the face I have. Even that one, you will erase it. Don't do that. Come on, Allah. Allah, he insists. He said, no, if you don't believe in Prophet Muhammad, I'm going to erase your face. I'm going to erase your eyebrows. I'm going to erase your lips. I'm going to erase your eyes. Actually, I will make them in the back of your head. Allah is angry now. The Christians still did not believe. Did Allah erase their faces? Are you there, London? Chapter 4, verse number 47. And by the way, the verse confirming the Bible with us, you idiot. You see, you stupid Quran. The Muslim, they say to us, our book is corrupted. And then we go and go on. And every single verse, it says, we confirm the book with you. We confirm the book with you. And then Abdul, he says to us in YouTube, the Bible is corrupt, brother. The Quran says we confirm the book is with you. What's wrong with this religion? What kind of hashish you are taking? There's one of 2 solutions. Either the one who wrote the Quran is taking too much hashish, or the one who don't want to follow his Quran is taking hashish. Choose one. Fundamentalist exists in every religion. Well, is Islam is a religion first? Okay, I challenge you, Sonic, to call me and tell me what is the religion of Islam. I challenge any Muslim to tell me what is the religion of Islam. I know what you will say, to worship one God. But have you ever heard of a God he worship himself? Have you ever heard of a God he speak to other gods saying to him maybe? I will type one word in the search engine in front of you in Arabic. I know you don't know Arabic, you're an idiot. You speak to Allah in Arabic, but you do not know Arabic. Amazing miracle. Look how many times Allah he keeps saying Asa. Asa, 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 Asus, Asa, 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 Al-Basus. Asa, 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 Asa. It's all over the Quran. Allah saying maybe. Allah saying to Allah, it may be Allah. Who is the one who's talking? Allah. Talking to who? To Allah. Saying to him what? It may be. This is religion. It may be. Allah saying to Allah, it may be. Do you love me? Maybe, maybe. Do you hate me? Maybe, maybe. Do you worship me? Maybe, maybe. Oh Allah, oh Allah. Like, what the heck with this religion? So who is talking? Allah. What he's saying, it may be Allah, he grant you love. Allah making wish to who? And then this Allah, he keeps saying, and Allah is all forgiving. Who is talking? Allah talking to Allah? I mean, Allah, he like to talk to himself. What's wrong with that? Huh? What's wrong with that? This is very normal. Allah, he says to Allah, maybe Allah, will Allah maybe, you know? So Allah, okay, and you know Allah, you, so Allah. It's very clear. Allah. Just say Alhamdulillah. Any maybe? Maybe. Even when Muhammad, he commits sin, and supposedly his Lord is going to forgive him. Look what Allah is saying. Or his Lord. What a drama, man. Oh Muhammad, may Allah forgive thee. And look, false. It became false. The sin became false. Change the translator. It's a sin. Look at the coward Yusuf Ali. The sin became fault. Okay, I'm going to do some fault after I hang up now. The word sin became fault. Verily, verily, you have given you Muhammad manifest victory. Who's talking? Allah. Okay. That Allah may forgive you. Look, who's talking? Allah again. Look how Allah is talking and he is saying, may Allah forgive you. I should sing and do, yeah, I should change my career, shouldn't I? You know, I'm very, by the way, I'm very handsome like Muhammad. Both of us, we used to work in a blind women striptease club. And we got the prize of the most handsome men ever by those blind women, you know. You know what I'm talking about. That Allah may forgive your sin. Like, what the heck? How you can do that? Who's the one that's talking as Allah? So why Allah making a wish to Allah? Allah make a wish. Like wish. Allah make a wish. I will make a wish to Allah to forgive the sin of Muhammad. Allah make a wish to Allah to forgive the sin of Muhammad. That's very deep. That's deep. That's really deep. That's so deep. Me. Any Abdul? Last call. Okay, last wish. Anyone? Yeah, actually, you know, to tell you the truth, the first time I came to Arabia, the Arab there, you know, my cousins, they look at the moon, they look at Christian Prince, they look at the moon, they look at the moon. They look at the moon, they look at the Prophet, they look at the moon, they look at the Prophet, look at the moon, look at the Prophet, and then they stop looking at the moon and says, for sure the Prophet of Allah is more pretty. Unbelievable, man. So true. So who maybe like to call me? Maybe. Who maybe like to prove me wrong? Maybe. No, actually, today we don't have a good number. It's only 1,000. I don't know why. Today is what? Is a Friday. People are doing shopping. They want to do barbecue later. Abdul preparing for the they are doing the making babies, you know. Yeah. I remember, you know, I was a student in a college, and you know, there's language we don't use in the street. So the driver is a Muslim. So he said, I'm tired. Yesterday I was doing my homework. So me and my friend, we are in school too, and we do not know what this guy is talking about. He's old. He's like, I don't know. So what homework, you know? So we did not get it. I said, what? He said, yesterday it was Thursday. I was doing my homework. What, like? So we said to him, do you go to school? He looked at us like, he said, yeah, like, yeah, we have a school. We go to school. He's very tired. Yesterday he was doing his homework. It's Thursday. So today is a Friday. Muslims are tired. They were doing their homework yesterday. Alhamdulillah. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's time to go. So again, guys, remember, we are posting the link for you for the Arabian Prophet. The admin are posting it. So we will stay here for some time until people they take a note, and then we will move to the Arabian Prophet account and we will start going live there. Doesn't matter for you anyway. I mean, it's a YouTube anyway. This page or the other page. So take a note, please. We will be there in the other account. And today we have only one Muslim caller. We have our friend Samia. She is from Pakistan. I hope soon she will accept Jesus. Already she is disgusted with Islam, but she did not decide to leave yet. So I hope soon her husband will leave too, not only her. So we have a baptism for the whole family, as many family we did to them before. I want to say thank you all for being here. Until we see you soon again. Christ is Lord. Islam is a scam. And we will see you soon. Thank you.
But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.